We're at the Barnes & Noble. I still haven't checked out to see if the mic works, but oh, it's gonna make so much noise. It's in the Arizona can again. That is my microphone. That is my dedicated microphone. Anyways, first Barnes & Noble, nice 30-minute drive. The super funny part is when I was driving, but we're at the first store. As I was leaving, it was super funny. I'm just like, I'm gonna take myself on my own date. First song I started playing, Flowers by Miley Cyrus. And I'm like, this fits perfectly. But then again, I'm not on my own. I'm with Suki. She's here. But Barnes & Noble, let's see the selection, because I'm just really curious what they have, and maybe we get some good video ideas. So I'll see you inside. Okay, so I did get books at Barnes & Noble. We're completely scrapping the idea of going to 2. Yeah, it'll make me broke, or it'll at least take half of my paycheck. And with gas prices, I ain't doing that, because here's the thing. Where I live, the closest Barnes & Noble is about 30-ish minutes away. I decided to come to this one, which is 5 more minutes away. Honestly, I think this one might be worth it more, because the thing is, the one I typically go to, it does have such a large selection, but they're all just mainly mainstream manga. And the thing is, this one I feel like it has a lot more niche manga, if you get what I mean. But I'm feeling self-cautious. People are coming by the car. But anyways, here's the thing. Do I want to do it in the car, or do I want to do it when I get home? Maybe home, because then we have the studio in the background a little bit more. But you're coming along with me for a drive, because right now we're gonna make this a vlog. Why not? Have some fun with it. Oh, but I just realized I'm gonna have to have the windows rolled up, and AC in my car is not the best. It is. I need to get it fixed, because I'm gonna die of heat stroke one of these days. But you're coming along with me, so let's get out of here. Dear Lord, please do not let me get into an accident or anything like that. Find a place I can hang a U-turn. Another concern is, does my phone have enough battery for this? But the series that I like, I really do think it's going to be fun to do a little short about it, because I'm just going to say, I can talk about it just slightly and everything's going to be fine. But a lot of it is fantasy. That's the weird thing. I've been just looking, like, for example, I'm at a red light. I have Beyond the Clouds. This is a really nice one looking. People say a dreamlike odyssey that's part Studio Ghibli and part Final Fantasy. I know I'm gonna get flamed for this, but I have not sat through a Studio Ghibli movie, or nor have I played a Final Fantasy game. I've really been interested in both franchises, but I think at the time when they were popular or they were ready available was a time that I wasn't mature enough to see it. And then honestly, this red light's throwing my plans out the window. So next we also have The Kingdom of Ruins. This one caught my attention because basically, quick synopsis. For never mind, I'm driving. Hi. Yeah, that kind of ended abruptly. My phone, 1, overheated. 2, my mic was absolute dog water again. And then 3, I literally was just rambling on about random stuff. So, we're going to be a little bit more concise with what we do. Oh yeah, now you know what this button does. So, here's the haul of manga that I got from the one Barnes & Noble. Again, I said I'd go to 2, but how I explained in the video, I will be broke. And I want to be smart with my money. So, one that I got was Sayonara Football. It's funny, I say sayonara, how you say Japanese people, and football, how you say it like Hispanic. Yeah, my family's right. I don't speak English or Spanish or anything. I just speak an amalgamation of words and languages. But what caught my eye with this is, I did play soccer. I've been playing soccer since I was 3. Played for a very, very long time. So the fun part was, it's something that is football related, and I love the sport. Heck, I'm thinking about doing a video on Blue Lock. That's very well done. And, okay, flipping through this, it feels like the person actually knows what football is. Unlike anybody, if you've seen Inazuma 11, my friend desperately tried to get me to watch that. I genuinely rage quit within the first 5 to 6 minutes. I didn't even make it through the first episode. I'm like, there's no formation, there's no positions, there is not enough players, they're in a tourney. Like, it just blew my mind, and I genuinely, it's like when you know something so well and you see it just so bad, or in the sense of not as it should be, yeah, you kind of just switch off. The next one I have is Beyond the Clouds. This one, of course, I did mention slightly in the previous segment, but looking at the visual art, it is just beautiful. I love how it looks, the color palette, the art style. I'm not much of an artist. That's my little sister. I'll ask her what she thinks maybe later on. But it just, like, look at this. Look how well and cute that is done. How they say it's a Studio Ghibli movie? It is like a Studio Ghibli movie. And the art style within it just matches it. It's something, I love the lines. It feels bubbly. I don't know how you can make art look and feel bubbly, but it does exactly that. And so I'm going to dig into this one at a different time, because I want to actually sit down and really actually read this. Because with something like Studio Ghibli and Final Fantasy, Studio Ghibli there's a lot of heavy theming in it. So it's actually taking your time, trying to pick up on each thing, and seeing that everything's fine. Next one that I have, the anime is already out for this, but I really do like collecting manga. Like how I'll maybe just do a show off of my manga. Right now I only have half of my collection. The other half is in storage. I'm eventually going to get it and sort it out in the room. And it's going to be really fun to walk through that, see what series I have, see what series I need to finish, and as well seeing how it's changed over the years with what I've liked and if I'd continue it or if I'd recommend it again or where I'd put it in a ranking system. So we could do that eventually. But My Happy Marriage. Animes come out this season, which is, oh crap, this is the summer season? Yes, because fall season's happening next. Yes. Anyways, My Happy Marriage, it's cute, it's adorable. I've only seen the first episode of it, but actually only the first 5 minutes of it. I haven't had really much time to go into it. I've heard really good things about this. Next on the list, we're kind of going to be seeing a trend of me with fantasy things. The Tale of the Secret Saints. Quick little synopsis is basically people that use magic in this world are deemed higher class, and the stronger magic you have, the higher position that you have, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. You can guess what it is. Our main character, Fia, she has no magical prowess at all. She is, from her bloodline, she is supposed to be a powerful wizard or witch. Sorceress? I don't know the correct term. But anyways, she's supposed to be powerful due to her family bloodline. The thing is, she herself is not. But, as it literally says on the back, you find out in the first series, she is a reincarnate of a very powerful saint and gets their power. So, I know, stereotypical kind of thing. Oh, they have no power, and then they become OP. Then what are they going to do? So, I'm curious to see if this gives it a nice twist to genre, like One Punch Man. That's a perfect example. Saitama is just overpowered, and they're just like, okay, fights are amazing, he can win them, no problem. But what is just life for him? And then as well, the boredom of being super, super strong. So, gonna give this one a read. Next, Sunbeams in the Sky. Sunbeams in the Sky. I said beans, goodness gracious. Great, now I'm hungry. Anyways, Sunbeams in the Sky. Reading the synopsis of this, I thought it was just going to be a normal rom-com in a sense, but the thing is, you come to find out the main character is a twin. I'm slightly concerned. We already know how I feel about quintuplets. How am I going to feel about twins? But in the synopsis it says that they start in high school, the two sisters kind of separate and kind of want to start living their own path until something tragic happens to one of the sisters and she no longer goes to school. So she fills in for her other sister's place, matching her personality and seeing how life goes until she recovers. And you can guess, shenanigans galore. That's what I'm guessing. I haven't read much. I've just flipped through. This has honestly just been a haul of things that have caught my eye and I'm willing to give a go. Because that's the thing. You never know until you actually try to grab something. You can think, oh, I want to try this, I want to try this, I want to try this. But you never know the experience until you actually do it. And try it with manga. I know, it's easy saying, oh, it's $10, that's it. At the same time, if you don't like it, you can always return it for store credit, or you can return it for money. I don't know the whole Barnes & Noble policy. I am not a Barnes & Noble worker. I do not speak on their behalf. Last thing I need is people saying, you're wrong. I'm like, if you listen to this segment, I told you I don't know jack squat. Got it? Got it. Anyways. Now, changing the tempo a little bit is ghostly things. From seeing this, I feel it is going to be not a complete horror manga, because there are some where it's just like, ooh, this feels like a cutesy little supernatural thing. And to be honest, I do like a little bit of supernatural stories. I love tall tales. I love folklore. Like, heck, I remember one time I was at work in this giant auditorium and all the lights were shut off and you just had a few lights scattered around. I'm like, it'd be a really good idea. Putting on the story of a Wendigo or like the folklore of things related to that scared the heck out of myself. It was fun. You should have seen my coworkers hearing me when they came in and I jumped. But this one I do have high hopes for. I really hope this is a series that I can get into. Because again, it's supernatural. The art style it looks nice. I honestly, looking at this, it looks solid. It's something that is nostalgic and you know how most art styles are in anime and manga. But it just feels slightly better in some regards. This one's completely out of left field. I saw it, I got it, I want it, I have it. The Super Mario manga. I didn't know what to think when I saw this. I just thought, this is funny. I am buying it. If someone asks, where'd you get this? I'd be like, completely by luck. Now I'm regretting not getting that Superman one. There was a Superman going around Japan trying different foods. Manga. Like, not, oh, it's a knockoff brand. No. Superman. Like, full licensed Superman. That's what I'm gonna get next time. But from looking at it, it has those old school, this feels like something out of the 90s, like chibi version of drawing. It looks cute, it looks funny, just bringing all these people that we know in from the Mario franchise. And just, I think it's literally just some fun stories. That's all that is. Now, this series, Kingdom of Ruin, I did mention it in the car and how I said, oh, I like the concept that there's witches and that they're hunting them down to execute them. I'll be honest, I filmed another version of this yesterday. Well, by earlier, I mean yesterday. Come to find out, I had it in the wrong aspect ratio. I did that mistake once again. I did not go landscape. I went portrait? Yes. No. I didn't go this way. I went this way. There we go. Easier. Easier said than done. And so I actually got time to read this. Oh my gumdrops. That sounded weird. The Sweet Love of Jebediah Kerbal. If anybody got that reference, you're a real one. I will say it is on par in the terms of character brutality and just kind of, not gore, but kind of gore as Attack on Titan. You remember when you see Bertrand 8.5 being half the man he used to be? Sorry, I had to. I had to. Okay, it's been years. I know it still slightly stings, but it's still such a good show. You see characters dying. Like, I don't think it's spoiler alert if I show you the first... if I show you the literal... Okay. All I'm gonna say is, you will flip through this, and you will be like, holy crap, this is intense. Because it is a story of revenge. And when I say revenge, it is... This man is just bloodlust, bloodthirsty. It is... Oh, this is gonna be so cool. And the thing is, it comes out this next season. So in the fall season, it is coming out, and I believe it's gonna be streamed on Crunchyroll. You people that don't have Crunchyroll, you know exactly where to watch it. I'm not saying it because I don't get in trouble. But this series, as soon as I finish this volume, I'll be honest, if it wasn't the middle of the night and I had the time, I would have gone and bought the other 3 volumes that I saw that were there. This series, in my opinion, from what I really do like, it's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a banger. It is so good, and it grips you. Like, it got me completely. I was just like, as soon as I saw that first panel, I'm like, so we're going down this road. I bet. So, once again, that's my haul. Kingdom of Ruins, Super Mario manga, Mania, Ghostly Things, Sunbeam in the Sky, A Tale of the Secret State, My Happy Marriage, Beyond the Clouds, and Sayonara Football. All in all, I enjoyed it. It was a fun little trip, getting good manga, something to read, something to decorate, and as well, I will make shorts kind of talking about each little thing, just so you get a little bit more of info, and a little bit more of a bite, and what I really like about the series. Because, of course, the only one I can speak about is Kingdom of Ruins. It's the only one I've read at the minute. but I do plan on reading all of this. I do have some other ideas in the future. If you like these vlogs, let me know. Of course, first one, it's gonna be rusty. It's gonna be, pacing is gonna be interesting. Me rambling is gonna be interesting, but I feel like it's a nice change in content from when I had all of this scripted stuff. Because of course, Quintessential Quintuplets video, I rambled, but I had to make it formulaic. I had to script it out because I would just bounce all over the place, and people seem to really like it, which I was really happy for. It was really nice. So, I don't know how to end this. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, what's a phrase to end this? I can't say all aboard. Well, I can't say all aboard. Should that be the opening? Because it is called the Messy Express. And as you can see, when this is not scripted, it's messy. But it's me, baby. Why did I say that? That's... You know what? Cheers. Adios. Goodbye. Sayonara. Jamais.